Here we are, after so much anticipation. This is it. One class on the verge of greatness. A class built for this moment. Rising to meet the moment.
The Hoyas are on their way. The class of 2021 is going to commencement. The Hoyas are headed to Nationals Park.
Now, the journey has brought us here, to the crossroads of perseverance and success. Traditions celebrated, achievements recognized.
Hoya Saxa, this is our chance to celebrate these graduates.
This is the stage where history is made. Passion, hard work, determination.
Here we are. This is what Georgetown is all about. Contemplation, respect, glory. These are the moments you dream of.
Today, we applaud each graduate, these people serving others whose mission has just begun. Remember these names. Their impact will go far.
This is the culmination of it all. Hoyas 2021.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Georgetown University Commencement 2021 starts now.
I think what I've come to love the most about Georgetown is specifically the people, you know? And I know it's a very cliche answer, but it's true. No matter what, from across the world, all of us come from some of the most drastically different backgrounds. And yet what truly bounds us all together is two things, our curiosity and our want to do better for the world.
What I love most about Georgetown and the MSD is the community. I love the community from the students, staff, teachers, deans, like really amazing community.
The community has made me feel at home, it has challenged me to grow, and it has supported me in so many ways. From late night studying in Lao, to early morning trips to First Bake, middle of the night adventures to Epi, and afternoon picnics at the farmer's market, these are moments that I'm going to cherish forever because of the amazing people that I was able to share them with.
My favorite memory from my time at Georgetown was probably getting together with some of my friends after class and sharing ideas and just sharing some of the similar struggles and successes that we've had throughout the journey, and just having people there to be with you and relate with you until the end of your journey at Georgetown and even afterwards.
So, to the class of 2021, congratulations. You did it by God's grace, and I'm excited for what is ahead of us, but I'm grateful, so grateful for the community and the experience that we have had at Georgetown.
Hoya Saxa!
Hoya Saxa!
Please stand for the national anthem, performed by the Georgetown University Concert Choir and Chamber Singers with the Commonwealth Brass. Please welcome Provost Robert Groves.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you, our graduates and guests, to this commencement ceremony in person at Washington Nationals Park. 6 short weeks ago, we were planning to celebrate virtually. But in adherence to public health protocols, lots of vaccinations, and a joyful turn of events have led us to this exciting occasion. We are very grateful to the Nationals organization and especially the Lerner family for allowing us to celebrate here today. Let us thank them all. While we are so happy to be together, we must remain focused on the reason we are here. With today's 2 ceremonies, we are celebrating more than 6,500 graduates who've completed their course of study and are receiving a degree from Georgetown University. Many of you are here at Nats Park, but others are celebrating around the world online, and we salute you all. Thank you for coming. I especially want you to know that for any commencement ceremony, it is always an honor for our faculty and me to be with you. But I can attest that this year is something very, very special. We all have a sense that we are living history right now at this moment. And we know the frustrations you have experienced, the obstacles you have overcome, and the success you have achieved are all testament to your character your patience, and your commitment. Your particular 2021 degree was very hard-earned, and that makes it much more significant. I predict that the class of 2021 will go down in history for its resilience. Congratulations. So take a moment, take this moment to be proud of yourselves. I know we are all, the faculty, the staff, and the families here assembled and online, are beaming with pride because we have the satisfaction of being a small part of your important accomplishment. I hope, we all hope, that this ceremony is all you've long anticipated. May it be a fitting tribute to the intense years of study that are about to end, and a launching of a new, exciting phase in each of your lives. Thank you.
It is a great joy to offer my congratulations to Georgetown University's graduating class of 2021. Graduation is a significant accomplishment worth celebrating. You have put in the hard work through hours of study, writing, and lab work. You have demonstrated skills in athletics and extracurricular activities while also using your gifts in service to others by volunteering to serve those in need, especially during this ongoing pandemic. You have stayed close to your Catholic faith by participating in Mass online and in person, and attending retreats, Bible studies, and so much more. When we look for the graces or blessings that have been a part of these challenging months of online classes and social distancing, we have found God in the courage and patience of our teachers, in the extra time spent with family, the quiet time spent in prayer and discernment, or video calls with friends and relatives. Carry these blessings with you, and always look for God's blessings in your life, in the good times and in the challenging times. I want to thank you in advance for all the ways you will help to bear fruit for your parish community, your family, and our world. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments. It is my great privilege to offer a prayer for you on your graduation day. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God of wisdom, we thank you for all the gifts you have given us throughout this school year. We praise you for giving us life, for saving us in Christ, and for choosing us to be your people. As we come to the end of our studies, we voice our gratitude for the good things you have done in us, and we praise you for all who have shared in the work of this university. We ask you to bless them in your love and give them refreshment and peace. We praise you, God, through Jesus Christ our Lord, who lives and reigns forever and ever. Amen. St. Ignatius of Loyola, lead these graduates in their actions and words to always live lives dedicated to the greater glory of God. Amen. May God bless you and those you love.
Only at Georgetown will you find one of the most social spots on campus to be the second floor common area of our school's library.
My favorite memory from my time at Georgetown was probably every time I got to perform in Gaston with Georgetown Superfood, the a cappella group that I'm in. The people that I met in that group, I know that I will be friends with them forever. And it's hard to think of a specific memory with them that's the most special, but every time we performed in Gaston felt very special and just felt different than any other performance. And I'm so grateful that I was able to do that with people that I love so much.
But there is one that sticks out in my head that I think is kind of funny. So I, one night, was walking home late from Lao, as many Georgetown students often are. And I remember, just texting, walking back to my dorm at the time. And I look up and a security guard has said stop, and I didn't know what was going on. And I was like, oh, okay. And I just kind of walked around and continued on my way. And I looked back and I realized I had just run into Nancy Pelosi. She had just finished giving a speech in Healy. I really don't know a place that this would happen other than Georgetown.
During my past 4 years here, there have been so many different things that I've loved that have made my experience truly amazing. One program in particular, however, during my freshman year was the DC Reads program. Other students and myself would go out into the DC community in Wards 7 and 8 and help elementary school students who were behind in their reading and writing grade levels catch up for the next semester. Giving back to the community is a really important part of my character, and I've loved that I've been able to use my privilege as a Georgetown student to help those in need.
One of my proudest moments was getting the chance to speak at Gaston Hall, where I was able to speak on immigration and share how being undocumented has impacted my life. I grew up in Austin, Texas, always knowing that there was something different about me, that I knew per se that I was undocumented, but I didn't really know what it meant. In this talk, I was able to share the stage with Dennis McDonough, President Obama's former chief of staff. Since then, I've continued to be an advocate here at Georgetown, not only for undocumented immigrants, through Hoyas for Immigrant Rights, through UndocuHoyas, both groups that support undocumented students on campus, and really being able to build a community.
Please welcome Marie Matson, Secretary of the University, for the reading of the University Charter.
An act concerning the College of Georgetown in the District of Columbia. Be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled, that it shall and may be lawful for such persons as now are or from time to time may be the President and Directors of the College of Georgetown within the District of Columbia to admit any of the students belonging to said college or other persons meriting academical honors to any degree in the faculties, arts, sciences, and liberal professions to which persons are usually admitted in other colleges and universities of the United States, and to issue in an appropriate form the diplomas or certificates which may be requisite to testify to the admission of such degree. Signed, Langdon Chivas, Speaker of the House of Representatives, John Gaillard, President pro tempore of the Senate. Approved, March 1st, 1815, James Madison, President of the United States.
Hello, class of 2021. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you on making it to this day. Graduation was one of the best days of my life and one of my proudest achievements. This year has been a tough year for everyone around the world, but through it all, Georgetown students everywhere has found a way to step up and succeed and get here. This year, I feel Coach Thompson was smiling down on us, and today I feel the same way. He is smiling down and celebrating your achievement. Hoya Saxa, and congratulations.
Class of 2021, listen, I don't know if anybody's told you today, but y'all are that one. You know what I'm talking about? Like, who can say that they've been through what you guys have been through. This is your time. You've earned it. You've worked so hard for so long. Enjoy this moment. And then you come out here and you make your dreams come true. The water is warm. I'm rooting for you. Congratulations on a tremendous achievement.
Hi, this is Christine Grady and Tony Fauci, here to wish you the heartiest of congratulations on your graduation from Georgetown University. Georgetown has a lot of special meaning for us. I am a graduate ×2 from Georgetown, undergraduate and PhD. We also got married there in the Dahlgren Chapel. We also had our children there at the Georgetown University Hospital. We wish you the very best after these very difficult years in your next endeavors in life.
And I want to add to Christine's hearty congratulations on graduation in the class of 2021 from Georgetown University. You know, I've spoken to graduating classes over the years, and I often would say something to the tune of, well, I know what you're going through, I know what you've been through, because I was in the same situation as you were when I graduated from college. And the fact is, we can't say that really very seriously now, because you have been through a completely unique and unprecedented situation, historic outbreak that has upended the entire world. But you got through it, and you got through it with flying colors. And there's a world out there waiting for you, waiting for your leadership, waiting for your passion, waiting for your creativity. So go out there and go for it. And once again, congratulations from both of us.
As a professor at Georgetown University, I hope I have added to your educational experience. But I have to say that you have added to mine because of what I learned from the class of 2021. Your resiliency, your hope, and your determination to make a difference. I salute you on this very important day.
What inspires me about my classmates is how resilient they are. Throughout the last year, we've had to deal with many challenges, and I admire how they were able to take these challenges in stride and persevere, which speaks to their character.
As a nursing major, I've watched my classmates and professors risk their physical and mental health caring for hospitalized patients during the COVID pandemic. The resilience, compassion, and creativity I've noted in my nursing peers and professors gives me hope for the future of healthcare.
I think one piece of advice I would give to my younger self is to make sure to enjoy the times that you spend with your friends.
If I were to give my former self a piece of advice, it would be to take a deep breath and soak it all in. Amidst all the chaos of classes and clubs and social circles, it's hard to find time for yourself and reflect on the amazing journey that all of us had to get us here today. So celebrate that, and always remember that you belong here.
So lose your ego, and don't try so hard to fit in. Find the people who make you feel included and learn from them.
Each of us has a shared common purpose of eventually going out into the world and making things happen, whether it's in business or medicine or theater. We all have these very, very great ideas and very great intentions. And I really admire that about us as Georgetown students, just because it truly embodies what we are as a school and the values that belong to Georgetown as a whole.
President of Georgetown University.
Good morning. It is a privilege to welcome you all to the celebration of the commencement of the Georgetown class of 2021 here at Nationals Park. It is an honor to celebrate this moment in each of your lives. And to our graduates and guests joining us virtually, welcome. To our parents, families, caregivers, thank you for sharing this moment with us. To our faculty and staff, so much was asked of each of you to enable us to reach this moment, this commencement of the class of 2021, and we cannot be more grateful to all of you for your selfless sacrifice. And to all of you here, and especially our graduates, congratulations. So much has been asked of you too, and I know there have been moments of doubt, disappointment, and confusion as we tried to come to terms with the unimaginable suffering from this pandemic. Our patterns and rhythms, our expectations, and our plans disrupted by the radical uncertainty of the pandemic. You will all be remembered for the responsibility you have taken for one another and for the health and safety of those around you. No class of students has been asked to demonstrate this capacity to care and serve our global community more than you. We have all needed to find new ways of understanding, new ways of caring for one another, new ways of expressing the depth of our love for one another. Radical uncertainty requires radical empathy. You have ensured the spirit of Georgetown is ever more alive during your years on the hilltop, and especially throughout these months of pandemic. You belong to something that you have helped shape. Your connection to this place may have been disrupted. There may have been a break in continuity, but your efforts and the efforts of our faculty and staff to sustain our academic mission has been breathtaking, day after day, week after week, throughout these past 15 months. The deepest values that shape our community are alive in your response. In the tradition that animates our community, we believe that when we seek the best in one another, we will find the very best in ourselves. You brought out the best in one another. We come from every corner of the globe. We represent the multitudes of the earth. But together, we are Georgetown. And this morning, we are here to honor you in this moment of passage, this beginning of the next steps on your journeys. We are honored to join you on this day, your day of commencement. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Candidates, if you are not already wearing them, please don your hoods before the ceremony begins. Please welcome Provost Robert Groves for the conferral of degrees.
We now come to the heart of this ceremony, the presentation of candidates for degrees from each school and the conferral of degrees by the president of the university. The candidates will be presented by the dean of each school in reverse order of their founding at Georgetown. After all the candidates have been presented, then President DeGioia will confer the degrees in course. Before we begin the presentation of candidates by school, I would like to invite the prospective August 2021 degree candidates from the graduate programs of the university who have joined us for this ceremony to please stand and be recognized by us. On behalf of their deans and program directors, and indeed our entire university community, I wish them every future success. Candidates, please be seated.
Dean Kelly Otter will present the candidates for degrees in course from the School of Continuing Studies.
President DeGioia, as Dean of the School of Continuing Studies, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies. As these candidates will have been duly examined and recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Directors, I therefore ask that you bestow on them the degree in course.
These are the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies program. Justin C. Bania, Rowan Bishop, Tanika S. Brandford, Vaughn A. Bruno, Arun V. Churakuri, Elena S. Cohen, Robert Cooper, Cameron Davis, Dion Frimpong, Wiley Gray, Julia N. Guarino, Ron W. Hammond, Wesley J. Hughes, James M. Lanfranchi, Jordan Lowe, Robert W. Marsh, Jeremy B. McKenzie, Gary L. Morris, Raymond L. Mungro, Ricardo A. Paredes, Matthew R. Payne, Elvira O. Phillips, Marcus P. Santos, C. An Sung, Shirlene A. Thompson, Jovius D. Wade, Katerina E. York. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Now, Dean Paul Almeida will present the candidates for the degrees of course from the McDonough School of Business.
President DeGioia, as Dean of the McDonough School of Business, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. As these candidates will have been duly examined and recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Directors, I therefore ask that you bestow on them the degree in course.
Matthew Abar II, Jordan Lee Abdallah, Cooper Edward Adams, Lauren Elise Adams, Leon Agee, Hiba Ahmad, Summer Mina Essen, Abdullah Amar Al-Dabab, Patrick Green Alberts, Lauren Taylor Alston, Raman Amin Javaheri, Emilio Angel, Jack Ryan Angelini, Robert Charles Arwood, Mohammed Dania Naman Atella, Neil Dixon Azar, Michael Bryce Badger, Aidan Charles Ballback, Spencer Logan Ball, Anthony Karasi Bosu, Connor Patrick Batten, Ryan Bode, Andrew Beck, Claudia Carell Beller, Mary Rita Birding, Andrew Chilton Berg, Jeremy Roland Bernard Sashties, Grant Tyler Bernero, Sahil Bhagat, Michael Vincent Bianco, Matthew Lawrence Bichelia, Philip Andrew Locker, Robert Edward Bolin, Megan Ann Bowie, Nicholas Brand Melendez, Carly Ann Broussard, Patrick Michael Bulger, Grace Elizabeth Bush, Jackson Henry Butler, Daniel H. Cagney, Yishuan Se, Ashanti Miriam Callender, Matthew Garrett Campbell, Andrew Michael Carboni, Charles John Carey III, Andres Amandino Carrion Sr., Nicholas Parker Chaikin, Connor Patrick Chambers, Morgan Chandler, Aman Ahmad Chowdhury, Alexander D. Choi, Colby Niner Conley, Megan Elizabeth Conroy, Jonathan Reed Conti, William Joseph Cooley, Caitlin Rose Cooney, Kevin Coleman Cox III, Liam Brian Coyle, John Christian Crawford, Anthony James Crinieri, Claudia Salva Crivello, Michael Dennis Cronin, Kaylee Lynn Cunningham, Adam Marion Chikansky, Noor Darwish, Brian LeRae Davis Jr., Julian Tobias Davis, Zachary Michael Davis, G. Cameron Dean, Marina Petronella Deckers, Alexia Camille Del Campillo Alberti, Nina Del Cid, Alouette William Deng, Ryan Louis Dupuri, Amadou Al Diallo, Daniela Diaz Granados, Michael Deemer, Phoenix Doe II, Derek Jordan Dodson, Reagan Bell Doniker, Alexandra Lauren Duffy, Thomas Whitney DeStira, Michael Yuri Duteau, John Matthew Elders, Riley Dean Ellerick, Jesse Yushuang Fan, Anna Davis Farley, Vera Faith Fefello, Christy Rose Felix, Sarah Fernandez Salvador, Cullen Gaines Finley, Tyler Allen Fisher, Jefferson Douglas Ford, Mignon Francis, Isabel Clara Fuchs, Henry Aidan Furlong, Matthew Roland Gallo, Nicholas John Gallo, Alexander Brian Gamache, Alita Olivia Danielle Garden, Gavin Francis Garrity Rokas, Kevin Thomas Gates, Devon Terrell Gatling Tillery, Edward Louis Gaylord II, Zachary Ethan Gaynor, Nicholas Evan Chicas, Danielle Christine Genovese, Anna Giaquinto, Carl Herman Grant, Jack Dustin Graziano, Daniel Joseph Griffin, Ann Sarah Gazzetta, Zachary Haken, Nicholas Maxwell Hanley, Jayan Anthony Hansen, Michael Andrew Hartman, Thomas Hawkins, Libby Held, Natalie Elizabeth Helms, Elizabeth Christine Henderson, John Austin Herringer, Timothy James Herlihy, Cole Matthew Harrigal, Ethan Joseph Height, Holly Ann Heilman, Alexandra Paige Leahy Hornick, Katrina Wong, Matthew W. Wong, Lauren Yun, Gabrielle Marie Irwin, Kumail Jackson, Christopher Nicholas Jason, Andrew Hyam Joel Jr., Jordan Marie Jones, Reagan Taggart Jones, Sinclair Alyssa Jones, Catherine Alexis Jordan, Alara Kaking Ozen, Rohan Kamdar, Anjali Ketan Kapadia, Dimitri Costa Katsanos, Michael Joseph Kane Jr., Kelly Louise Keenan, Francesca Mary Keogh, Jack Donovan Kelly, Gavin Kennedy, Brent Michael Killiam, Daniel A. Kim, Alexandra Susan Kimball, Akash Kripalani, Erica Marie Kissel, James Keenan Kitchen, Ryan John Klieger, Elizabeth Ray Kutek, Emma Laducere, Gavin Patrick Lafferty, Kayode Lampkin, John Robert Loren, Patrick David Lazaro, Connor Lee, William Zachary Lee, Eric Francis Lenz, Chia Zhu Elaine Liu, Jiuan Liu, Julia Lowe, Karina Alexandra Lobo, Harrison Paul Leif, Cindy Liu, Jennifer Liu, Stephen Bao Liu, Martha McDonald, Catherine Ann Mace, Brittany Joni Malcolm, Keshav Reddy Melody, Samson Ayub Memeku, Sarah Marie Majuki, Samuel Joseph Magulius, Ana Lucia Marin Jaramillo, Salani Marawa, Ashwin Raj Mathur, Bennett Scott Matson, Sarah McCafferty, Owen Thompson McElroy, Daniel John McFarland, Jack Gregory McManus, Sean Ballou McManus, Caroline Olivia McNichol, Elizabeth Medina, Jonathan Michael Menendez, Francisco Jose Menendez Jr., Austin Meng, Jennifer A. Meza Castañeda, Mark Joseph Willitzer, Christopher John Miller, Molly Mackenzie Miller, Colin Glenn Mills, Allison Patricia Minker, Sophie Amat Munster, John Peter Montesanto, Stone Morales, Francis William Moran, Anshu Moore, Samantha Elise Moreland, Adam Christopher Morell, Nicholas J. Morial, Hero James Mata II, Michelle Victoria Mata Gonzalez, Aditya Momidi, Ali Mutlu, Alyssa Guadalupe Jean Navarrete, Nicholas M. Nelson, Samuel J. Nelson, Nathan Randolph Nugubauer, Ryan Patrick Nimmer, Alexis Simone Nord, Joseph O'Brien, Matthew James O'Brien, Nick Vernezek O'Brien, William Kevin O'Brien, Sean O'Hearn, Campbell Elizabeth Osborne, Justin Kyungwon Pak, Madeline Kelly Palangit, Anjali Patel, Ashish Patel, Sahil Patel, Jordan Samuel Peck, Robert Edward Peterson, Daniel Joseph Panella, Naomi Grace Peng, William Peter Perron II, Andrew McAllister Person, Katharina Sophie Peterman, Mai Yin Pham, Kevin Harrison Pinkerton, Margot Catherine Pivanka, Andrew Robert Pompazelli, William Patrick Powers, William Pramono, Leo George Paceres, Catherine Teresia Pershke, Ana Maria Ramos Bartolome, Alexander Daniel Rossi, Henry J. Reinstein, Jana Ann Tiapano Renales, Thomas Albert Cabalde Robinson, William Kinsman Robinson, Laura Ann Rogers, Luca Vincent Romeo, Anthony Joseph Rufo, Natalia Ruiz Rico, Connor Christian Brush, Diana Farid Sabuwala, Koyuki Sakurada, Valeria Andrina Sanchez, Luis Carlos Sanchez Caneas, John Thomas Sansbury, Michael Sanseverino, Miranda Lee Saunders, Carson Matthew Shutter, Rohan Nirav Shah, Sean Shaban, Caleb Joseph Shire, William F. Shanahan, David Menard Sharkey, Chase Keating Shea, Jae Young Shin, James Spencer Simone, Paul Howard Simpson, Sudanshu Sisodia, Charlotte Louise Smith, Stephen Sandej, Estelle Spanut, Patrick John Steed, Ann Caldwell Stonecipher, Sophia Raquel Tulikowski, Cassie Sullivan, Gregory Owen Sullivan, Grace Sun, Viraj Vikram Sundaram, Suha Surapaneni, Matthew Stephen Zilagi, Charlotte Elizabeth Tan, Chloe Tan, Olivia Marie Tatarian, Catherine Josephine Teacher, Matthew Brian Torpy, Isabel Jacqueline Tutanji, David Lyons Tower, James Wesley Travis, Sahil Nehal Trivedi, Zoe Marie Trouvé, Alan Sai, Preston Paul Young So, Mia Christina Sudis, Alexander Patrick Koval Vele, Clay H. Van de Veit, John C. Van Aken, Marisol Velasquez, Juan Pablo Velez, Emma Frances Victoria, Christopher Michael Walker, Jengmin Sally Wong, Champ D. Warren IV, Brooks T. Watson, Georgia Grace Weathers, Carl William Wegner Jr., Jacob Daniel Worden, Ahmad Shahid Wilson, Teresa Worthington, Ariana Wu, Henry Wu, Weinan Wu, Shidi Xing, Xinyao Xu, Emily Shi, Andrew Lu Yang, Suning Young, Alexander Hojin Kim Yu, Shoya Yoshida, Emily Yu, Louis Zamarki, Grant Michael Zangwell, Alicia J. Zen, Tian Zhang, Audrey Zhou, Vincent H. Ju, Ladislao Zichi Tyson,
Dean Joel Hellman will now present the candidates for the degrees in course from the Walsh School of Foreign Service.
President DeGioia, as Dean of the Walsh School of Foreign Service, the oldest school of international affairs in these United States, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Foreign Service. As these candidates will have been duly examined and recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Directors, I therefore ask you that you bestow upon them the degree in course.
Harrison Abram, Sophia Virginia Abreu Braca, Timothy Adami, Kent Adams, Varud Agarwala, Noah Ahmed, Maya Allen, Bushra Faisal Al Saud, Madison Alvarez, Kaylee Andrews, Maya Lon Archer, James Winston Ardware II, Alexander Arnabit, Isabella Elisa Artaza, Elizabeth Ash, Kerry Ashkenazi, Carlos Asare, Bemnet Asefa, Shine Ong, Sebastian Babis, Damari Baker, Benjamin Barth, Emily Bekele, Joshua Bell, Mizraim Bellman Guerrero, Julia Ben Bennick, Nathan Joseph Higgins Bergen, Bianca Berman, David Bernstein, Taha Mert Beliergan, Taylor Blaisdell, Alita Blendahany, Sinclair Blue, Daria Mary Rose Bulos, Daniela Braneth Uranga, Mia Caitlin Bravo, Fiona Breslin, Brian Britt, Ferris Biseso, Nadia Bubna, Celia Buckman, Ethan Berkeley, Camilla Bustamante, Allison Calvanico, Sarah Camarada, Ethan Cantrell, Caitlin Cow, Gregory Anthony Casino, Christopher Cassidy, Will Casu, Christopher Castaldi Moeller, Paul Castaber, Grant Castle, Hansel Quadalis Vasquez, Leticia Chacon, Gabriella Charlo, Mihar Chima, Monique Ellie Childress, Aiden Choate, Zan Ahmed Chaudhry, Jack Churchill, Daniela Marcella Clark Murrieta, Anesia Clayton, Brandy Sierra Coleman, Hunter Congdon, Thomas Connolly, Robert Cook, Sarah Mead Cope, Brenda Coromina, Katia Cortez, Jacob Zachary Coleman Couture, Anne Coyne, Kelly Min Crowley, Shauna Crystal, Delilah Cuevas Rodriguez, Zachary Culbertson, Sari Curitan, Molly Daly Perez, Julia Dana Levich, Diego De La Torre, Clara Du Salage, Joseph Benjamin Deck, Lena Decker, Xavier Delgado, Nicolina Marie Eleni Demakos, Matha Vanuka, Melanie Diaz, Kara Dienst, London Diller, Deidre Dilworth, Andre Dondon de Sampaio Amaral, Maggie Dong, Francesca Malone Drum, Gavin Matthias Henry D'Souza, William Duanmu, Harsh Dubé, Samuel Dubkey, Michelle Dubovitsky, Kyle Cameron Dajinski, Robert Duffy, Elizabeth English Duncan, Victoria Alice Edwards, Miro Felix Hines Airfeld, Davud M.W. Elgania, Gabrielle Elliott Brault, Mohammed Elakta, Paulina Enk, Kenzie Engel, Amanda Rose Escobedo, Ryan Farrell, Grace Elizabeth Fay, Julia Claire Feingen, Miranda Felton, Juan Fernandez de Castro, Nicolo Ferretti, Manuela Zaidan Esper Locoseli Figueiredo, Catherine Finn, Madeline Finn, Evan Fitchett, Juliet Tatiana Landiger Fitzpatrick, Liam Flood, Ricardo Cesar Flores Casal, Joseph Fox, Lauren Frazier, Max Friedel, Samantha Friedman, Nicole Marto Ferrer, Jonathan Furlong, Megan Elizabeth Gaffney, John Francis Gagliana, Aidan Powers Gallagher, Samuel Gang, Colleen Elizabeth Garcia, Alejandro Garcia Escobar Plasencia, Daniel Garastazu, Kelvin Wade Garvan, Maria Gaspar, Ryan Matthew Gennari, Maya Gibbs, Amber Gillette, Jackson Gillette, John Galuli, Jake Vincent DePaul Gilstrap, Emily Geminer, Ethan Goldstein, David Gomez, Suhavis Gomez, Mariel Gonzalez Medellin, Olivia Gordon, Eric Guajardo, Ismari Guadarrama, Mariana Gustor, Yasmin Haj, Surem Hawk, Stacy Hartman, Dizu, Benjamin Hebert, Tyler Higgins, William Henderson, Jack Hennessy, Alexander Henri, Adam Hillely, Madeline Hines, Teak Emmanuel Hodge, Benjamin Hoffner, Isabel Elizabeth Homburg, James Abraham Tarcher Hood, Jack Horrigan, Joan Now Why, Alexandra Hubbard Gourlay, Alexa Nicole Heater, Raphael Hupez, Jane Emily Hutton, Christy Jashawn, Adama Jobate, Dhruv Johari, Deepika Janalagada, Aditi Joshi, Andrew Harris Kaplan, Emrose Kathawala, Emily Cathol Voalakan, Maxwell Keeney, Bryce Samuel Kellety, Abhinav Ketaneni, John Connor Key IV, Byung Yoon Kim, Grace Kim, Grace Kim, Ha Kim, Hiyu Millie Kim, Natalie Kim, Kaylee McCullough King, Raymond Kramer, Agnieszka Kreutzer, Rohil Kulkarni, Tarika Kumar, Nareg Kuyumjia, Luke Lamy, Anna Landre, Josiah Laney, Evan Laugen, Machia LeBreton, Catherine Lee, Jinhua Lee, Ryan Lego, Kevin Lemus, Emily Lang, Chloe Lysius Donson, Chloe Chen Xin Yi, DeYoung Lee, Huan Amber Liao, Joseph Lacalzi, Victoria Lima, Jennifer Nadine Lin, Rebecca Lin, Felipe Lobo Courage, Jennifer Liu, Adrian Lopez Barrios, Victoria Lopez de la Serna, Jacob Laraca, Frederick Ludke, Chao Shi Luo, Jack Lynch, Valerie Kin Yi Ma, Sabrina Magalhaes, Zainab Mahdi, Angelina Maleska, Tara Maloney, Alessandra Osorio Malafu, Eli Noah Maneker, Sira Bell Mancuso, Megan Mundy, Mary Machature, Elizabeth Marcinkowski, Jonathan Miller Merrick, Joshua Marin Mora, Andy Marquez, Catherine Mary Matthias, Sky McCaw, Nicole McCluskey, Jack McCormick, Anna Louise McDonald, Haley McDonald, Kyla Amon McHugh, Jan Menifee, Varsha Manon, Jenna Menta, Joshua Metzger, John Mealy, Alexander Mitchell, Nicholas Matitalu, Caroline Baldwin Moffat, Patrick Matero DeBarros, Michael Mugnoli, Julia Sophia Kowaleski Moreno, Emma Morris, Siddharth Muchal, Caroline Mulvaney, Carly Ann Munger, Veda Nagubandi, Apichana Aina Nayapat, Yamna Fatima Naqvi, Yuri Nessin, Elizabeth Nguyen, Kareem Nahmed, Kengo Numoto, Natalie Nunez, Luke O'Grady, Benjamin Lee O'Hara, Nicholas Okerlund, Lauren Olosky, Elena Ortiz, Zachary Harrison Ocean, Angelica Carolina Osiniak, Yusuf Asman, Anna Sally Pack, Yulia Paluk, Pan Yenliang, Caroline Amelia Pappas, Sander Parson, Maher Pasha, Sheil Patel, Gabrielle Perez Alvarez, Arthur Pettit, Peter Phelan, Nicole Pinheiro, Sebastian Pinto, Toela Pliakis, Kevin J. Pollock, Haripum Prasuchai, Javon Price, Zachary Pulsifer, Lauren Pyjar, Grace Mariana Rector, Devin Lewis Reichley, Jill Riley, Theo Ressler, Kristen Alexandra Rikiki, Benjamin Richmond, Madison Rivers, Maria Alejandra Rocha, Thais Rodriguez, Saskia Rhodey, Thomas Rouvier, Nicole Ruggiero, Sarah Ryan, Julia Sabic, Abriana Sainz, Nazario San Luis, Casey Sampson, Abhinav Saravanan, Darby Saskas, Eric Shishline, Eliana Schifrick, Richard Schofield, Andrew John Schrader, Madison Scully, Zena Seibert, Bushra Sheikh, Emily Shamba, Samuel Shapiro, Charles Sharton, McAfee Sheehan, Daniel Schlayan, Rennie Simone, Megan Sinek, Quinn Skirlis, Amelia Smith, Lauren Smith, Morgan Smith, Kaimansa Krista Soa, Robert M. Steer, Rebecca Steckel, Marcel Schubert, Minji Suh, Sabrina Sway, Emily Kate Sullivan, Margaret Tate, May Tan, Zaki Thabit, Alexis Tiemann, Tarina Tourette, Alima Ineza Travala, Isaiah Trinda, Eamon Tuttle, Becky Twelthoven, Anlee Valdez, Vittorio Valencise, Olivia Van Denborn, Isabella Vandermeulen, Cooper William Vardy, Ruby Vega, Diego Velasquez Salu, Vikram Vengatram, Jessica Wall, Patrick Walsh, Jeffrey Walter, Jinwei Wang, Siyua Cindy Wang, Ziyang Wang, Mary Waters, Marshall Webb, Nicholas Weekle, Isabella Rose Weissman, Marie Ann Wells, Henry George Westerman, Casey Weatherby, Helen Wetstein, Alexander White, Jonathan Wiersma, Mark Wilcox, Caridad Ville de la Puente, Sarah Wingfield, Roya Wolf, Joan Hawk Wong, Emma Woodruff, Ian Woods, Nicholas Woods, Guanan Wu, Brian Shu, Caleb Hohin Yip, Yi Kyung Yoon, Joy Jashawn Yue, Maurice Zakaria, Isabella Zimmerman, Anna Zolniak.
Interim Dean Carol Roan Graysons will now present the candidates for the degrees and course from the School of Nursing and Health Studies.
President DeGioia, as Interim Dean of the School of Nursing and Health Studies, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates for the degree of Bachelor in Science and the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. As these candidates will have been duly examined and recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Directors, I therefore ask that you bestow on them the degrees in course.
Following graduates are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Global Health: Raina Adams, Sarah Alberts, Carnella Cady, Matthew Chakwin, Sophia Damani, Mary Etzkorn, Megan Fisher, Seth Fritzhand, Nina Garcia Wright, Nathaniel Goldfarb, Quincy Wong, Kathleen Kennedy Wood, Alyssa Loera, Elizabeth McCann, Young Jun Nam, Anthony Panashi, Esli Perez, Elise Smith, Joy Steenson, Juliana Thompson, Ana Luisa Ulivi Aspurua, Yaxeni Valero, Molly Venzel, Ashley Vigil. The following graduates are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Management and Policy. Stephen Banco, Elizabeth Barnett, Christopher Callender, Arilene Campos, San Juana Castorina Mares, Natalie Danso, Caleb Ernst, Malika Fernandez, Stephanie Gages, De'Ara Graves, Isaiah Henry, Avni Kulkarni, Joseph Macaron III, Nihar Mahadadia, Priscilla Mbimadong, Clara Ortega, Viraj Paul, Sonali Persad, Ashna Reddy, Emily Wren, Isabel Romer, Kevin Runfala, Samantha Schlageter, Thomas Sullivan, Allison Van Grinsven, Christoph Kuhne, Meredith Shamamian, Eric Stebe. The following graduates are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Human Science. Gabriel Agu, Yifei Bao, Louisa Boudreau, Matilda Brilleman, Ianla Brown, Lisa Charles, Riley Christensen, Stephanie Deckers, Catherine Dunn, Dalton Fowler, Julia Freiberg, Rebecca Glick, Olivia Hansen, Hannah Hansen, Malika Houston, Lindsay Howlett, Ali Jordan, Alexander Lowe, Matt Loria, Peter Lorio, Stacy Maldonado Ortez, Luca Mariston Oliveira, Grace Wynn, Mary Pagano, Romil Patel, Marilyn Perez Badillo, Michael Ralph, Safiula Ralph, Anna Schildmeyer, Lindsay Schneider, Olivia Silveri, Megan Sofield, Melanie Stewart, Andrew Pugh, Anna Vergon, Muklisa Zakharova. The following graduates are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Wanda Alexander, Caitlin Brandon, Olivia Broyles, Andrea Carballo Cordova, Mackenzie Cartwright, Jessica Collins, Zachary Fagan, Catherine Farnham, Olivia Florek, Mariona Franklin, Mary Freshley, Sarah Galligan, Alexandra Gladding, Muna Hamad, Brett Huber, Taylor Kelleher, Alexa Koch, Madeline Kozak, Zoe Maria Kreisel, Karina Cunha, Caitlin McDaniel, Alexandra Riker, Kylie Riva, Valeria Rodriguez, Grace Ryan, Jacqueline Thompson, Daniela Alejandra Tosti, Nell Van Skok, Carly Ward,
Interim Dean Soyika Colbert will now present the candidates for the degrees in course from Georgetown College.
President DeGioia, as Interim Dean of Georgetown College, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. As these candidates will have been duly examined and recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Directors, I therefore ask that you bestow upon them the degrees in course.
Ia Abbas, Caroline Elizabeth Adams, Danya A. Adams, Anusha Agarwal, Quinn Harmon Aitchison, Olivia Lal Alaton, Rachel Alexander, Andrew Alfonso, Saham David Ali, Marie Alhure, Omar Alabadi, Zachary Dylan Allen, Nathaniel Christian Jeffrey Aline, Basil Tarek Al-Suleiman, Luca Takita Bahas Alves, Riley Amalfitano, Ariand Michael Aminpour, Jun Young An, Amelia Margaret Anderson, Samuel Ross Anderson, Rami Andil, Maya Jefferson Andresino, Ani Marguerite Angel, Gabrielle Stephen Angelini, Jackson Cannon Anhut, Emily J. Anthony, Isabella Grace Antonetti, Akash Apte, Olivia A. Arizin, Madison Louise Ashioni, Umar Muhammad Asif, Kareem Askari, Gabriela Aste Molina, Alan G. Balu, Tiffany Barajas, Matthew Paul Barnes, Alec Charles Barone, Connor Patrick Barrett, Christian Blaine Bast, Ebenezer Bayou, Natalie Jenny Bezada, Victoria Jane Becker, Christopher Luke Beebe, Michael John Beely, Jack Beer, Lucy Bradford Bimfor, Roberta Bell Benjamin, Eklam M. Baraki, Helena Russell Baraday, Gabriel Paul Berger, Liam George Bergeron, Noah Henry Berman, Caroline Patricia Berner, Jack F. Burson, Pia Bhatia, Christina Lynn B., Lee Verveer Bianchi, Jonathan Andrew Bigler-Lish, Jacob Billich, Jacob Matthias Bimrose, Audrey Madison Bischoff, Camille Bustos Bismonti, Ashley Catherine Biswall, Madison Elise Black, Javon Michael Blair, Catherine Laura Blanco, Susanna Lamar Blunt, Daphne Louise Blunt, Wendy Baofeng Baker, Yasmin Bouashri, Caroline Boucher, Wesley Edward Bowers, Grace Levering Bowman, Jonathan Russell Boyd, Jillian V. Brady, Bené Adana Brandon, Cecil Francis Michael Maria Brennickmeyer, Andrew K. Bridgelaw, Stefan Adrian Brookhausen, Eric James Bronfman, Charlotte C. Brosnan, Denzel O. Brown, Jordan Kenya Alexis Brown, Trevor Brown, Ty William Brownlow, Rebecca Ann Bullied, Matthias Albuquerque Birdman, Cecily Burge, Sarah Lena Burgoa, Jeremiah Peter Burke, Sophia Bustamante,
Desmond A. Kane, Jr., Matthew Ellsworth Calderon, Christina Kearney Kalaji, Daniel Frank Caminiti, Pomaka'i Canaday, Anna Lynn Cantalina, Ella Susan Capon, Natalie Ann Capuzzo, Edward Joseph Carey II, Alvaro Carrillo Sanchez, Madison Leilani Carter, Conrad Lawrence Gordimer Casserer, Charlene Castillo Alvarado, Anthony Francis Cataldo, Jack T. Kavanaugh, Christopher McShane Kaler, Olivia Catherine Serta, Delia Oralia Cervantes, Mickey Servino, Suna Cha, Milan T. Champion, Tyler Yutlong Chan, Kimberly Nicole Chanchavak, Raina Chandra, Patrick Daniel Chang DiTrezegni, Claire C. Chapey, Sam Alexander Sharaf, Araceli Chavez, Zenaida Maria Chavez, Kaino Cheltenham, Sylvie Jingxuan Chen, Sophie S. Chen, Rose Rebecca Cheng, Irene Chun, Yewan Chun, Sophia Elizabeth Ciato, Anna Maria Cipollone, Maggie Rose Cerullo, Caitlin Elizabeth Clark, Lindsay Miller Clark, Carter Patrick Cohen, Madeline Ariana Cohen, Jack Arthur Colavita, Monica Louise Collins, Mark Ellie Comer, Cecilia Farr Connolly, Julia Grace Conroy, Piper Rose Conway, Delaney Meredith Corcoran, Samuel Gerard Cormier, George Cortazzi, Nicole Adriana Cortina, Caroline Shea Kosovich, Sarah Cox, Kevin Coyle, Hannah Sullivan Crand, Kirby Crane, Keturah Jolivet Crawford, Timothy Cray, Grace Violet Crozier, Margaret Claire Ching Kalina, Clyburn Cunningham IV, Asher Douglas Kernute, Amanda H. Dye, Darren Omid Denai, Roberto S. D'Angelo Cosme, Andre Deneuve, Luke M. Descoli, Ryan Philip Davis, Julian Lawrence Daza, Andrew Ryan DeFries, Christian Edward DeGroot, Annalena Grace DeClotz, Isbel De Leon, Alexis M. Del Gizzo, Andrew Mario Delorto, Roxana Helena Demeter Medhane, Hensley Devereaux, Danielle Marie de Villiers, Mamadou Saliu Diallo, Peter Luca Cabot de Giovanni, Kira Morgan DeMarco, Miroslav Dobroshinsky, Milan Marie Dolajal, Nikolai Dolinar, Blake Alexander Dahl, Casey Harrison Donahue, Matthew A. Donahue, Campbell Standish Donnelly, Hugh James Donlin II, Belinda Jewel Donahoe, Richard Alexander Douglas, Sela Elizabeth Dragic, Douglas Frederick Dreyer, John Rick Dudley, Shannon Colleen Duffy, Kevin P. Dunn, Kamala Anjali Dureraj, Ravi Karthik Dureraj, Maya Dawn Durnal, Fallon Lee Dwyer, Fatima Rugi Daifan, Dominique Marie Abides, Maxwell Edwards, Olivia Ellen Painter Eggers, Catherine Eisert, Deja K. Ellis, River James Elms, Grace Brewington English, Brandon Escamilla, William J. Escobar, Alberto Espiricueta, Dante Hayes Esqueda, Dejur Lamore Evans, Brian Giovanni Ezcura, Olivia Crawford Facondini, Benjamin Neal Foley, Eileen Rosemarie Farrell, Leah Caroline Fawzy, William Fitzpatrick Fazone, Anai Figueroa Flores, Abriana Nicole Finley, Caroline Elizabeth Fisher, Kelsey Liv Fiermadal, Isabel Fletcher, Caroline Marie Flibbert, Matthew Richardson Floyd, Katie Suellen Flynn, Nesha Fogelman, Olivia Frances Ansbach, Lydia Christine Franz, Emily Margaret Frazier, Zachary T. Fritz, Caroline Elizabeth Frock, Riley Christine Fujioka,
James Michael Gaber, Ivana Gabrielle Smith, Nicole Marie Gaisford, Laura Ann Gallagher, Deirdre Maeve Gallo, Seema Shah Gandavia, Renee Gao, Angelica Garcia, Cynthia Debbie Garcia, Damian Joseph Garcia, Elsie Garcia, Jessica Maribel Garcia, Emma Nicole Garvey, Erica Grace Gebhardt, Tyler Matthew Gentili, Kira Mary Garrity, Elizabeth Germano, Ted Getzelman, Olivia Whitman Giacomo, Madeline Sonia Gibbons Shapiro, Shane Edward Gilligan, Liam J. Giambetti, Grace Lucia Giordano, Lita K. Giordano, Alessandro Erasmus Giorgioni, Brianna Nicole Gist, Brianna Nicole Glass, Anna Glenn, Thomas Joseph Glettner III, Jonah Robert Glick, Kieran Maureen Glowacki, N. Charles Getzman, Jalen Christopher Goldwire, Diego Gomez, Andres Gaspar Gonzalez, Ana Daniela Gonzalez Landero, Arasaid Gonzalez Porras, Estela Teresa Gonzalez Vasquez, Lydia Layton Good, Bradley Douglas Goodman, Maxim Alexander Goes, Savannah Elizabeth Goolsby Belcher, Kelly Elizabeth Goonan, Anna Louise Gorski, Rejev Goswami, Jonah Samuel Gottesman, Haley Elizabeth Grandy, Reagan Elizabeth Graney, Julia C.V. Granito, Hannah Grace Greco, Catherine Therese Gregory, Anna D. Grigsby Brown, Mackenzie Mackey Grimm, Jerome Carter Gross, Gabriella Lee Grossman, Antonio Bazzano Grumzer, Jacob D. Grisbinski, Danielle Kwan Guida, Ruzi Guo, Gabriela Nicole Gura, Josue Abram Gutierrez Balderas, Tess Abigail Haber, Rashid Gustav Max Haddad, Christopher Hadsel, Sean William Haggerty II, Rachel Emily Harris, John Philip Harrison, Julia Sullivan Hartnett, Dustin Andrew Hartov, Kevin Hodigan, Dawson Kendall Hawkins, Chase Hawthorne, Marcella Frances Hayes, Michael Joseph Healy, Elizabeth Nevins Heffernan, Saskia Alessandra Heineman, Brandon Heron, Kimberly Herrera Santos, John Lee Hess, Cade Rick Heverly, Kayla Harrington Hewitt, Paul Leon Hayden, Peter McDermott Hickey, Theodore J. Higgins, John Douglas Hawk Jr., Rebecca Danielle Hollister, Jonathan Honore, Rio N. Hope Gund, Jacob Richard Hum, Arslan D. Humayun, Mikhail Naveed Hussein, Nafisa Ali Hussein, Sharon Win Huyn, Elizabeth Ann Hyman, Margarita Luisa Malabuyo Alagan, Talia Inbar, Eve Carol Ingalls, J. William Araj, Skylar Maribel Jacobs, Jamal Ahmed Jaffer, Caroline Mia Jaipal, Aisha Jamal, Nazila Jamshidi, Aisha Javed, Denise May Bakir Javier, Julian V. Javier, Yamini Jenna, Maria Amelia Jensen, Dylan M. Jernigan, Sarah X. Jiang, Ivan Noel Jimenez, Claire Jin, Kimberly Jin, Malik Rashawn Johnson, Mariah Grace Johnson, Monique Graves Johnson, Max Collins Johnson Frayden, Melissa Marie Jones, Savannah Kate Jones, Michael Edward Jones Jr., Nia Satoko Jordan, Kiana Nisha Joseph, Sasha Yovanovsky, Michael Grayson Kali, Salume Kakulia, Nicholas David Kalis, Talia Kaptanolu, Laden Kasrayan, Caitlin Ann Carney, Holly Olivia Keaton, Grace Keegan, Jack Keeler, Claire Eileen Keeney, Michael Alfred Kehoe, Ryan Kelly, Cameron Elizabeth Kelly, Joanna Khatib, Abigail Ruth Corey, Dennis Tuuk Kim, Emily Kim, Hannah Kim, Joy Unjin Kim, Corinne M. Kleineman, Graham Fitzgerald Knob, Ethan Walter Kohler, Madeline Elizabeth Kogler, Nicholas James Kokotakis, Ola Kunbi Ifalua Kolawole, Thomas Dylan Kolnick, Jenna Ariel Kaladny, Sue Min Koo, Jack Christopher Korologos, Alexandra Kostapoulou, Francis Poo, Abby E. Kraus, Asha Krishnan, Caitlin Elizabeth Coopersmith, Camille Rose Kurtz, Sarah Elsa Kurzweil, Hannah Sophia Pokampner Cushion, Amerisa Christina Cariazis,
Natalie Rodriguez Lafleur, Nestor Eduardo Labastida, Henri Josh Padua Ladau, Eliza Faye Lafferty, Laura Isabel Lang, Sarah Elizabeth Laird, Tiffany Christine Lamb, Michael Owen Cafferty Lehman, Claire Olivia Landers, Karina Landler, Benjamin Edwin Lang, Chow Win Le, Christopher B. Lay, Doyle Sunha Lee, Hae Song Lee, Jarian Shimon Lee, Jin Young Lee, Lauren Junghua Lee, Sydney Jizu Lee, Stella Soihyun Lee, Tristan Lee, Zania Lavenda Leonardo, Tremel Ilan Lester, Quentin McLean Levin, Hannah Broach Levine, Myra Calgar Lewanton, Gabriela Hasmin Leva Tumbaga, Taryn Lee, Wanching Lee, Julianne Rose Licamelli, Theodore Melantic Lin, Gavin Keegan Lindsay, Andy Mufasa Liu, Jinru Liu, Peter J. Liu, Kelly Ann Livingstone, Christina Maria Lopez, Martha Ulissa Lopez Lavius, Caitlin Avery Love, Abigail May Lovell, Daniel Lovett, Emily Liu, Marie Elizabeth Luca, Esther K. Luciano, Jackson Charles Luck, Ellen Kirk Ludke, Abigail Marie Ludwigson, Emilio Jose Luna Chacon, Carlos Luna Jr., Olivia Marie Luongo, Jonas Matthias Lustbader, Daniel Henry Lutway, Nora H. Ma, Anne-Marie Machado, Grace Patricia Mackesy, Shreya Madhu, Zachary Magid, Robert Connor Magnacca, John McGuire, Andrew Jackson Mahoney, Marley Ann Mays, Kalina May Meyercheck, Jessica Maria Maximov, Annika Malik, Anya Malik, Subal Malik, Catherine Renison Maloney, Nilesh Prasad Manandar, Caroline Ann Mancini, Alex Manukian, Pramiksha Marcharchand, Luisa Marcucci, Carlos Eduardo Marine, Katarina L. Marroquin, Cheyenne Nicole Martin, Gabriela Martinez, Rebecca Alicia Martinez, Veronica Martinez, Yarab D. Martinez, Alejandro Marswatch, Robert Fulton Math, Moe Matsuoka, Ryan Edward Matz, Eve Edwards Mose, Brianna Rashay Mayfield, Ashley Megan Mayhall, Emily Elizabeth Mazer, Edward Owen McCabe II, Charlotte Carol McCarthy, Riley Culver McLean, Daniel F. McCooey Jr., Megan Steele McCready, John Foster McCune III, Barbara Taylor McDuffie, Cameron Sinclair McGee, Eva Jane McGee, Chloe Emmanuel Sinegal McGill, Lily Anna McGrail, Elizabeth Garrett McKay, Kiana McKay, Sarah N. McKean, Jackson S. McKeega, Hollis Manning McLeod, Michael Patrick McMahon, Timothy J. McNulty, Elena K. Neal, Parmungana Mehta, Sarah Eliana Mendelson, Sunil Krishan Mendurata, Evelyn Odessa Mendoza, John F. Metz, Emily Marie Michuli, Hannah Michael, Josephine Ruth Mills, Byung Guan Min, Robert Henry Minnick, Iris Amor Miranda Antonio, Olivia Melanie Myrick, Isabella Avalos, Ethan Missigman, Alexander Amit Misner, Matthew Kenneth Mita, Anne McCurchian, Jordan Charles Miller, Layla Sarah Mogavam, Armand Allen Mohebi, David Thompson Moeller Jr., Andrew Robert Molinari, Jenna Moniz, Jacob Christian Montez, Persis Demarest Moore, Mina P. Morar, Maya Faith Moretta, Emma Louise Morris, Jake Richard Moscarelli, Madeline Elizabeth Mousseau, Sarah Danielle Mueller, T.J. Mokundan, Ian Patrick Mullaney, Suzanne Munn, Ian Hiromi Murakami, Amalia Atha Murgia, Flannery Murphy, Catherine Alice Murphy, Lauren M. Murphy, Andrew Murray, Dorothy Shirley Muscade,
Joseph Cameron Napier, Camila Michelle Navarrete, Lemuel Tillen Neal, Kai Nelson, Sina Namaze, Kendall Adair Newman, Jean-Pierre A. Nguyen, Marguerite Helene Miote Nichols, Kayla Lorraine Nick, Charles Paul Nolte Jr., F. Miles Theodore Newsy, Elfrida Umake Wabunia, Victor Alexander Obertine IV, Alexander Addo, Ruth Francis O'Driscoll, Kellen Brown Okers, Nana Abrumpamwa Oforiata, Young June O, Christopher Peter O'Hara, Elizabeth Caroline Ohazo, Nursena Oaktem, Gabrielle Ocean Canton, Isaac Overa Jaimes, Axel S. Onaja, Eleanor Claire Ondeck, Jacqueline Marie O'Neill, Natalie Victoria Orsi, Onolawapu Ochibajo, Mark Osdemer, Reich Tuol Padal, Haira Joy Padilla, Richard Anthony Paget Brown, Darcy Hai Fei Halder, Charles Robert Polka, Cassidy Alyssa Palmer, Christopher Alexander Paniagua, Sonia J. Punjabi, Catherine Ann Paravano, Elizabeth Park, Yun Wook Park, Janice Fradella Park, Timothy Lawrence Parker, Marquise Paris, Kate Kai Ming Patterson, Duval Paul, Kristen Penelope Pavlunas, Georgia Brooks Payne, Nolan Brian Peacock, John Joseph Pelletier, Javier Alejandro Perez Rodriguez, Luca Tucci Perper, Milan Alexandria Perry, Morgan Leah Peterson, Kevin J. Petrillo, Thomas Petrukiewicz, Dooney Eliza Phillips, Baron Worthy Pickett, Raphael Joseph Pliero, Nicolo Pizzoni, Stephanie Morgan Plaza, Lauren Elizabeth Pollock, Brooke Powers, Anya Amika Prasad, Janet Preciado Vargas, Mallory Janine Price, Carmen Pooch Graffoy, Arisha Quaico, Chloe Dizon Quigley, Maya Zoe Rabinowitz, Jason Edward Radvani, Helen Ann Rail, Yasmin Ramanuzalu, Jennifer L. Ramirez, Utaija Tajani Ramsey, Kristen Emily Randall, Catherine Jan Randolph, Catherine M. Rangusis, Laura Elizabeth Ratliff, Natalie De Lorenzo Retchen, Xavier Reddick, Angelica Reed, Natalie Marie Reed, Olivia Grace Reed, Sarah Elizabeth Reed, Samantha Rigo, Umza Ramon, Aiden Edward Reed, Caitlin Odette Renee Reynolds, Lauren K. Reynolds, Darcy Campbell Riano, Jeremy David Ridley, Michael J. M. Riga, Grace Elizabeth Ring, Francisco J. Rios Oliver, Matthew Rizik, Ariana Lee Roberts, Eliza Rose Roberts, Deanna Patricia Roach, Roxana Rodas Maldonado, Avery Vincent Rodriguez, Bianca Rodriguez, Liam Lawless Roddy, Heidi Elizabeth Ronish, Jack William Romp, Zev A. Rosen, C. Ross, Julia Sophie Ross, Kira Catherine Ross, Luke Patrick Ross, Angelica Lisa Rossi Hawkins, Paul Miles Rothrock, Nathaniel Ward Verducci Rowe, Caroline Elizabeth Ryan, Bella Marina Ribb, Courtney Ryman, Jenna Rue, Eldar Safarov, Michael D. Saganich, Elias Saldana, Diego Miguel Salinas, Renee Salunga, Charles Alexander Salvas, Ari Samaki, Xavier Sanchez, Zane Raza Sandu, Brianne Sandy, Blake Sanford, James Keenan Sanford, Noelle Marie Santry, Madeline Claire Saunders, Rowan Joseph Sadlowski, Thomas Scanlon, Emily Angela Schluper, Erica Elise Schmiedek, Elizabeth Bly Schropp, Casey Nicole Schuler, Hans Otto Schindler III, Maria Reagan Scoville, Kayla May Sr., Jean-Luc Edmund Sensenbrenner, Ian Paul Scharf, Nathaniel Patrick Shaw, Samantha Grace Shikarchi, Gabriela Golbanu Shebani, Winnie Shi, Isabella C. Shin, Andrew Cyrus Shazari, Levon Shomavayan, Cade Alexander Shore, Isabel Finney Short, Christina Schucare, Zachary Joseph Spillner, Maya Angiolina Salardi, Nicholas Peixoto Silberman, Audrey Ann Catherine Simmons, Gary Kingsley Simons, David Edward Senegal Jr., Rachel Beth Singer, Phoebe Brown Slaughter, Alexandra Herrera Schmalto, Courtney Blake Smith, Jessica Smith, Madeline Helen Smith, Megan Elise Smith, Mia Caroline Smith, Natalie G. Smith, Venetia Aaliyah Smith, Gibson L. Smith IV, James Patrick Smith IV, Jackson Hill Snyder, Hannah Elizabeth Younghae Song, Joanna Sozio Pinero Guimarujes, Dylan Sparks, Yajra Shrivastava, Amalia Adelaida Maria Stahl, Amber Nicole Stanford, Andrew Raul Stangy, Henry L. Stanton, Tyler Nicholas Stapleton, Samantha Ruth Steinberg, Bailey Brooke Steinhauer, Matthew John Stellato, Olivia Brown Stevens, Benjamin Moley Stork, John Christopher Stroman Jr., William Nicholas Graham Stubbs, Vikram Sebastian Sood, Simi Kaur Sukala,
Ryan A. Tabibi, Ron Tallmore, Julian Cuomo Tamers, Sophia Patricia Tate, Maurice R. Tawil, Abigail Tay, Moray Xander Taylor, Leslie Maria Tejeria, Maya Atara Henzer, Amanda Michelle Theobald, Brianna Nia Thomas, Harrison Thomas, Maximilian Reed Thomas, Michaela B. Thomas, Isaiah Thompson, Maureen Catherine Tibbett, Ronisha Charnel Tinling, Maxwell J. Tinter, Elizabeth Tish, Nasir Christopher Tobias, Javonte Joseph James Tolliver, Brendan Sungkit Tong, Owen Barry Toomey, Lily Rebecca Toto, Frederica Trahanis, Richard Grant Trevithick, Francesca Maria Truitt, Carl P. Tulevich, Michael Turk, Ariana Joan Turner, Emma Lunita Turner, John Austin Upshaw, Macy McDonald Eustall, Juliana Vaccaro de Souza, Alondro Tomas Valdez, Amanda Rose Van Orden, Rebecca Patrice Vandenberg, Lucas Verardi Dal Corso Rose, Cynthia Paulina Verling, Emmeline Kiasan Vermillion, Sawali Vesley, Gabrielle Lazaro Villadolid, Kaylee Jing Villani Stanzione, Taylor Anastasia Villante, Alexa Marion Viola, Hake Barton Veskerchian, Cherie Quinny Vu, Nuhad Wahab, Samuel Hobart Wakelin, Serena Elizabeth Walker, Ryan Murphy Wallace, Emma Montero Walsh, Zhu Xin Wang, Robert Donald Warming, Madeline Godridge Warner, Glenn K. Waters II, Katarina Queen Watson, Ryan Christopher Waters, Nathan Weck, Nathaniel Clark Wyan, Margot Kelly Wiener, Brian G. Weiss, Sean Carmen Welch, Jack Henry Welch, Linda Wen, Michaela Elizabeth Wenner, Alex Michael Werner, Matthew Brian Werner, Kelly King Wirt, Riley Kate Wurtzberger, Alyssa Andrea Whitaker, Wynn Thomas Whitley, Haley Nicole Wiersbicki, Malik Davian Williams, Noah Williams, Ajayan Peter Williamson, Jacob Daniel Williamson, Martha Joan Winslow, Courtney Lee Wolf, Elaine Lu Yi Wong, Patrick Joseph Woodson, William H. Green III, Yi Xing Wu, Yi Xuan Wu, Kayla Anye Wyatt, Annie Elisa Shu, Jenny Su, Li Chi Shu, Yuli Li Xingyu Shu, Lucy Lu Jia Shu, Runzhong Shu, Julia Daly Yeager, Ying Chen Yang, Ian Yanuzi, Xinru Ye, Michael K. Yedibalian, Xanthia Zoe Yerby, Maggie Yin, Catherine Sungju Yu, Nicholas Richard Young, Wangchun Yu, Miguel Zamudio, Riley Lorraine Zapian, Matthew Mark Zabrowski Jr., Zhi Yang Zhang, Yu Hao Zhang, Ziyu Zhang, Jiaqi Zheng, Michelle Jiting Zhu, Matthew Thomas Zimmerman, Olivia A. Zinzi, Nadia Abbas Zuater.
Will all the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise and remain standing for the conferral of degrees by the President of the University?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Congress of the United States and by the Board of Directors of Georgetown University, I officially confer upon these candidates the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Foreign Service, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations. And I now invite you, our newest graduates, to join me in thanking your families, friends, faculty, and staff for the support and encouragement that they have provided to you.
Graduates, please be seated. Now we will have greetings from the faculty.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Your final year at Georgetown wasn't one that anyone expected. You handled the challenges well. You should be really proud of your accomplishments. Take advantage of your experiences to make the world a better place. I hope all your dreams come true. Don't forget to thank the loved ones who helped you along on this journey. Congratulations.
During your time at Georgetown, you may have found great friendships, a home away from home, your professional path, you name it. It is now time to leave, and as you take your next step into the world, keep an open mind, be passionate, and always know that our community will stand strong as long as our vision is that of an empathetic, inclusive, and attentive world. I am sure we are going to see and hear great things from all of you. But for now, hold on to this great accomplishment, and let's hope in-person interactions can be part of your reality today, after a full year of virtual university. Félicitations again. Congratulations. We're proud of you.
I know I speak for all of my faculty colleagues when I say that we missed you terribly these past many months. You're why we love our work and why we love the time we share with you in our classrooms. So I'll say this to all, especially the undergraduates who were here from 2017 to 2021. These might be the most interesting 4 years that any college class has experienced in decades, and I can't wait to see how the wisdom you've gained through it guides you into the rest of your lives. We love you, Hoyas of the class of 2021.
You know, growing up, my parents used to tell my brother and me that an education was the one thing that they could give us that no one could take from us. And they were right. I know it's hard to accept that parents are right, but parents can be right. Now, with your Georgetown education, We, all of us here, your family, faculty, deans, we know that you're going to do great things for you and for the world. So go places and do good, and Hoya Saxa.
I think it's fitting that you're graduating in Nat Stadium, which is awesome, since this year and last year, life threw you a curveball and you knocked it out of the park. And I hope not everyone has made that joke. I'd like to say that I'm really proud of you. I'm sure your families and friends and siblings and loved ones are proud of you. Your professors are proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself as well.
I wanted to take this moment to congratulate all of our Georgetown 2021 graduating students. You've been through a remarkable year. You've shown tremendous resiliency and strength as you've managed to get to this point. We are so proud of you, and we are so thrilled to include you as our newest Georgetown alumni. I look forward to seeing all of you back on the hilltop.
My dear Hoyas, the time has come for you to live out those words which St. Ignatius said to his very best friends. Ite, inflammate omnia. Go and set the world on fire.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations, seniors.
May the force be with you.
Please welcome Julia Farr, Executive Director of the Georgetown Alumni Association.
Congratulations, class of 2021. My name is Julia Farr. I'm a graduate of the college class of 1988, and I'm the Executive Director of the Georgetown University Alumni Association, your new home on the hilltop. Founded 140 years ago, the Alumni Association's mission is to generate goodwill and support for the university, while fostering lifelong connections. Members now total over 200,000 in 164 countries, with 68 alumni clubs in cities both here and abroad. Your alumni journey begins at graduation. We are here to support you in your career and to continue developing the bonds that you created with one another while studying at Georgetown. These bonds will last a lifetime, and we will be with you every step of the way. On behalf of Hoyas worldwide, it is my great pleasure to congratulate you on this amazing accomplishment and to welcome you into the Georgetown University Alumni Association.
Now, please welcome Father Greg Shendon, Imam Yahya Hendi, Brahmachari Sharon, the Very Reverend David Pratt, Rabbi Rachel Gardner, and Reverend Ebony Grissom for the reciting of the benediction.
In a spirit of gratitude, let us now unite our hearts in prayer and entrust to the hands of God these graduates that are the Georgetown class of 2021.
For the sake of our entire human family, may you, graduates, apply all you have learned in Georgetown's hallowed halls, l'taken olam, to healing the brokenness wherever it resides in our world, from our homes to our halls of power. And in these endeavors, Adabrana Shalom. May you go in peace and bring peace wherever you go.
Greetings and blessings. My blessing for you is memory, that you would remember and treasure your Jesuit values. They'll protect you, and through them, you'll beautify the world. God's blessings.
Om Sarvepi Sukhina Santu. May you, our graduating non-binary kin, sisters and brothers, continue to strive for self-realization as you transition into the next phase of your lives, thereby bringing authentic compassion and kindness to every living being.
May the God who knows you by name continue to call you closer to God's self, affirm that you belong, and keep you in perfect peace.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wa qur Rabbi zidni ilma. In the name of God, most merciful, most compassionate, God, increase us in knowledge and grant us the courage and wisdom to be agents of justice, accountability, peace, and radical passion for compassion.
May your magnanimity be a gift to all this world, and may the Spirit of God be with you always. We ask of this in your holy name.
Christ
Amen.
is risen.
We are thrilled that we were able to gather together today along with you and simultaneously celebrate our graduates at home. This is a day we will soon not forget, and I note that it didn't rain. To the graduates, starting now, wherever your next steps take you, remember that you'll always be part of the Georgetown family. The degree you earned is a passport to a wonderful future. Use it in good health and for the betterment of others, as well as yourself. 2021 graduates, go forth and build a better world. And now, before we leave, please enjoy this special performance that reminds us all that home is where Hoyas are. I now officially close the 2021 commencement exercises of Georgetown University.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. Wind that makes the tall grass bend into leaning. Suddenly the raindrops that fall, they have a meaning, sprinkling the scene, makes it all clean.
gonna go find Aiden. He's right over there. Go find Aiden.
Thank you for attending the 2021 commencement exercises of Georgetown University. Please exit safely. Congratulations once again to the class of 2021.